Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be going through the West Coast vs Richmond game, going through who went well and everything. So basically, I may have watched this through till basically halftime, and then basically went to an event, turned my phone off completely and didn't see anything until basically, was it full time maybe? Almost. Yeah, I turned my phone off completely and didn't see anything. I think I left when Yo might have been on roughly maybe a 50 or so. That was basically when I left, which would have been probably actually roughly around 10 minutes ago in the second quarter. So roughly halfway through the second quarter, it might have been actually that I went. But yeah, so just didn't see the second half of this, but we'll go through this game, going through who went well, who didn't, who's sort of a look-in yet, and other stuff. So before we get into this video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into this video. So first off, Waterman 148, not fancy relevant, simple as that. He pulled out a huge game, and mad respect to him. The kick, was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the first 3 quarters, and then provided, it looks to be a marking target up the ground or something like that, for West Coast in their big win. I know that Richmond are depleted, but this is a huge showing from the likes of West Coast, and fair play to them. I did tip against them, but I think I said after their waffle side got up, I was really hoping for West Coast, and my tips were stuffed that week. So this week, sorry. And sort of that's what I do. I do tip, but then I'm sort of like, I would rather West Coast win, honestly, rather than Richmond. I know that some people got West Coast in good betting odds, and I'm not advertising betting, but that was good to see as well. They were just, during the week, everyone just started to realize maybe this is a chance here, and West Coast pulled it out, which was absolutely huge. But yeah, Waterman 148, huge effort from him. Kelly 112 was huge in the first, and then just sort of ran on that, and ended up with a 112. Yo 94, a little bit disappointing from Yo to only get a 94 in the end. He was huge Supercoach wise. I think he ended up with like a 150 Supercoach. It was one of the rarest ratios I've seen, almost a 1.5, 1.6 ratio split. But he was huge. A little bit disappointing last quarter with 1, 2, 3, 2 free kicks, it looks like here. Given this one was retracted. But yeah, 2 free kicks against is annoying. And then, so yeah, he only got 31 in the second half after a 63 first half. But he's been huge, and he's still really relevant. And he's a guy that you can almost stick at D6 for the while, as he's going to pop huge games and is averaging sort of that 95 range, which off of, what was he priced at? Roughly like 70. These are the type of picks which are huge. I think he was what was he priced at last year? Elliot Yo, let's actually just double check that. There is a potential for him to get suspended. We'll know at 5 p.m. Yeah, he's plus 25, so he was an absolute huge pick. He's almost the game breaker, and that's just stuffed up his pricing. But he's sort of the game breaker picks that that can happen. Plus 25 is huge as almost a guy that you can keep. Like I was saying with Jordan Clark last week, with those people that were saying it's still a really good pick, and I do agree that Jordan Clark was a really good pick. It's just, if Yo goes down now, we can't have him go down now. We need, probably, I would need one more week, because I need to get Jackson out of the side, because his role is going to change dramatically when Darcy comes back after the West Coast game. So we just need one more week out of Elliot Yo to go well. So yeah, there's that. Then you've got Duggan here, 84. He was good. Petruccelli, 83. Harley Reid, this was my biggest mistake of the year. Harley Reid went huge, 81. And yeah, trading him out really looks dumb now. And that's one of the decisions that I'll look back on and probably really regret. Yeah, I stuffed that up. Simple as. And yeah, it just shows that the top picks like Reid, he's there for a reason, and you got to stick by him. And probably just shows to me that trying to one of the biggest strategy stuff ups that I've had this year is trying to move on rookies to mid prices right away, and that's just not a good strategy at all. So that'll be something that I address, and don't hopefully make the same mistake next year. But yeah, that's one thing that that was probably my biggest mistake of the year, I would say, and it looks so dumb. It was such a stupid mistake, going Harley Reid to Jack Billings, and Jack Billings failing the next couple of weeks, whereas Harley Reid, he was just teetering at 20 break even. He wasn't, so that was just a big mistake, and it's almost just compounding now. But luckily, I still have him in Supercoach, and he went huge in Supercoach, so happy about that. But yeah, he's sort of the mistake that sort of derailed my whole fantasy season, and yeah, kind of sucks. But anyway, you live and you learn. That's one major learnings from this year is try and limit mid prices, as mid prices role can change quickly, and also that they just don't gain cash compared to that of a rookie. Darling, Cole, Williams, Jimby, Cripps, Long, Chesser, Rotham, Witherden, Hunt, McGovern, Williams, Brockman, Hoff, Barras, Marek, and Edwards. No one else there really fancy relevant. Then we go over to Richmond. Bolton, a 105. He was probably best on ground when I left, to be honest with you. Just look at this and you'll see what I mean. I left and he was on probably a 51, I want to say, when I left. No, probably not a 51 now, looking at the breakings here. No, he's on a 50 when I left, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a 52, you can see here. But yeah, he did really, really well in the end. Kicking 3 goals, 3 goals, 1 it looks like. So yeah, he did really well. Leofau, he did really, really well in the last quarter. Huge effort by him to kick 1-2, 2 goals, 1, 3 goals, 2 on the day. And he just seems to be a good lead up, as well as just a lot of tackles here. Just looking at it, what's that? 1, 2, 3, a 3 tackle and like 4 mark game or whatever. Let me just check the stats for that. I should have really got the fan footy up for it and then done it that way. 8 marked, 5 tackle, 3 goal, 2 effort from him. Huge. I would have never gone for him, but for those that did go for him, huge play. Vlosten, Baker, 92, heads into the bye. I didn't really like the role too much, to be honest with you, but from what I saw and the scoring, but maybe just keep him on the watch list just a little bit. Nank, Miller, Rioli, Graham, Broad, Martin, Pickett, Ralph Smith, Campbell, 47. He's done his job, basically. I need to check his break even. Let me just check it. Where is it? Here it is. Up to a 35 break even. It's more of he's not going to drop any cash. So it's I think I'm more so going to probably drop Campbell now over Howes, just because he's up a little bit higher in price or whatever, and Howes I could see actually hitting his break even and making a little bit more cash. So I'll look at that and think about that and really wonder who's going to make more cash. But yeah, Campbell did a lot in the first and then nothing for the rest of the game, which sucks. But that's the small forward role that we get, and that's why I'm worried about Drury. Drury, same as Thomas, they sort of have hit and miss weeks. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Campbell. Mansell, Dow, Rioli, McAuliffe, and a 38. Just didn't get involved in the first, and yeah, never really got involved in the game. So one that I think we can miss. Not going to go up too much in cash now. Looking at it here, McAuliffe here. If I just go to McAuliffe, 210k. 15 break even. I think you can. He's obviously got the buy. I think you can give it another week, and if he does go well, the highest he'll be at is 270 or so. 270k, grab him in, that'll be fine. That's if he goes like 110, 100. So yeah, 270k. I think you can still grab him then, and you'll have the mega like negative break even if he does do that. Kaczynski 37, Young 35, Sonsi 34, Brown, McIntosh, and Short subbed out. So there may be someone that comes in for Short being out if he is out after their bye. So we'll wait and see on that one, but they might have returning guys anyway, so it might not matter. But that pretty much is the video there, going through the West Coast triumph over Richmond. Fair play to all of the West Coast guys. That was a huge effort. And yeah, Richmond just are absolutely depleted. So in terms of roles for Richmond, just watch, because there's going to be a lot of people that come back in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And you really want to be holding these guys, if they're not rookies, for longer than that. And you just cannot have role changes that drastic. That is going to happen with Bolton, Baker, Martin, McAuliffe as well, but he's a rookie, so it doesn't matter as much. And Short's replacement most likely. So yeah, just watch out for that, and just probably hold off, I'd say. But anyway, that is the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.